Hi, I'm Diane Marie Collins, and you have entered the DM Zone. We are at the Rome International Film Festival. Today we're talking a little more seriously, though, about Alzheimer's and dementia. I've got Rowena and Paul. I'm going to let them tell their stories. Rowena is actually on the Alzheimer's Treatment Foundation, which helps people who can't afford their share of the treatment raise money, and then they are gifted. And Paul has an incredible film that I was sobbing through most of the time called Ruth.
These games are getting easier. I can wipe the floor with these kids.
I'm going to make a nice cup of tea. Do you fancy one, mastermind? Ken? Ken, are you up there?
Don't you ever get scared, Mummy?
Not when I'm with you. Ken? Ken? Who are you? Ken? Jesus, Mum! Stop it! Stop!
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I've been here at the festival this week with our UK film Ruth, which has been, welcomed here. Like, it means so much, and we happen to win Best International Short. It's a story about from the perspective of the person with dementia who she loses herself in her own home tragically, and having to repeat this thing in her mind of losing her husband. So we wanted to make something that would impact the audience and bring awareness to something which is, which hits quite a lot of people. It's like 1 in 3 in a lot of places, and it's a lot of people have to deal with this with their parents and grandparents. So it's very tragic.
Well, and you had a section where she got angry, and having lived through that myself with my dad, I ducked, but I mean, it's something that happens.
Yeah, for that part of the story, we really wanted it to be, because she still doesn't recognize her older daughter. She recognizes the child. So it's somebody taking away a blanket, which is an item which is her daughter's, and she doesn't realize that it's actually her daughter still trying to take it away to clean it. But she's being super defensive, which I think if you don't recognize, if it's a stranger, you feel worried. You think, why are you taking this away? This is my daughter's. This means a lot to me. And I can see that because I think originally we thought, a slap, but I was thinking it's too much. This is a clenched fist felt stronger. It felt more powerful because she has to hold something back. And then you just see the daughter's expression. It still gets me, actually. I was upstairs, like, kind of wiping tear away, because when you have family members that have this, and it's you always see somebody in their performances, and it hits hard.
Yeah, that's what I meant, is that it is so real. She was fabulous, the actress, but it really does, when you said, I believe everyone has an Alzheimer's story. Yeah. Yours was your uncle, Sidney Poitier.
Yeah. Yes, I want to touch on that, but Paul, I really am so moved for the creation of this film, Ruth. And congratulations again on winning your Sylvia. And what struck me in talking about the anger and the frustration and the angst was not only her frustration, but the caregiver's frustration. Because, right, it affects everyone. And that's why I'm so honored to be a part of the Alzheimer's Treatment Foundation and organizations like this that recognizes that the community, the family needs support. And, you mentioned my family member, Sir Sidney Poitier, he struggled with dementia towards the end. And I always refer to it as a thief. It's a thief. It takes everything from you. And so I'm so pleased that there are organizations like this that offer hope, that offer pathways, and also prevention. So I think this is a very timely and relevant film. And thank you. Thank you. We can see your heart in this film.
Yeah. And the fact that there's treatment is what's so important. And when you see how it affects, and you're right, the caregivers, everything is a matter of, it's a sad disease because it takes us 2 times from our loved ones while they're still here, and then when they finally pass. So thank you both for sharing some time. And remember, your loved ones will need you, and the Alzheimer's Treatment Centers of America is hopefully giving hope and treatment, and you've been in the DM zone. Come back soon.